my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the week of January 8th through the 14th, 2018. And my inspiration for this week's layout was that sticker sheet that's sitting there. I recently purchased that at the Dollar Tree, and I really wanted to do a layout kind of family oriented. So I pulled some different pieces there. You can see I pulled a couple of journal cards and some that paper, that like wood grain paper. Now, most of that stuff that you see there, I actually don't even end up using because I kind of just went into a totally different direction. You'll see on the sticker with the little jar with the spoon and the fork in it, they have like a little background that's kind of that teal color. And I decided that I wanted to go ahead and use that kind of more in the spread. So I decided to pull out another sticker sheet that I also got from the Dollar Tree to kind of pull that color into it. And so that's what I'm going to end up doing. So I'll go ahead and start the process. The first thing that I'm going to do is cut up this wood grain paper. You can see that I already cut one piece, but I'm going to go ahead and cut another piece on this other side. And when I cut that piece, what my thought was I was going to do it all across the whole entire page, but I end up not actually liking that, and I do eventually cut it down. So you'll see I'm just going to go ahead and get that trimmed up. And I did do the wood grain going down the page because I was kind of thinking that I wanted it to look kind of like a wall. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it will eventually make sense once I get through kind of more of the process. Okay, so you can see here, I just left this part in because I wanted you to kind of see some of the things I do when I'm designing my pages. Sometimes I cut a lot of this stuff out, but at first I had it at the top and then I had it at the bottom, and then I'm like, well, I don't really like it here. I don't like that piece all along like that, so I'm going to cut that piece off. And my plan was I was going to put those little those stickers there. Those came from the sticker pack, and I want to kind of make it look like a wall. So in a minute here, I'm going to grab a piece of string and show you what I mean by that. So then, of course, now I moved it back up again. So I kind of went back and forth, back and forth. And then I had this journal card that had like that little banner thing on there, and I was thinking maybe I could use that because I know you can't really tell in the video, but it has a little bit of a gray wood grain pattern, and so does the little sticker there with the little family. And then I have this other journal card, and I really like that little flag with the heart cut out. So I went ahead and just cut that piece out because I just wanted that one little piece. I didn't want the rest of it. And then I ultimately don't even end up using that little banner piece, so I just scratched that all together. Okay, so here I go. So here I'm going to show you what I mean. What I thought I would do, those little stickers have a little clothespin on them. So I thought it would look cute if I put a little piece of string on the piece of paper, so it looked like the little stickers were hanging on the clothespin on that the string. So it kind of like has like, it looks like I clipped the clothespins onto the string, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so what I did is I poked holes in it, and then I just ran the little string through the holes. Now, I definitely should have put the adhesive tape on before I poked the holes into you can see I'm kind of struggling to get the tape on the corners. So I don't know why I just didn't pull it out and start over, but anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put that paper, get that piece of paper down, and trying to make sure that the little ends were stuck inside. And now I'm going to go ahead and put that there. I don't necessarily think I do that right this second, but I will in a minute. Oh yeah, I had adjusted a little bit because it was a little bit too long, so I just pulled the string and then tucked it back in. All right, so then I'm going to do kind of something similar to the other side, but I decided that I was going to use a little bracket to make it look like a nail because the top of that sticker has like a little rope. It looks like it's a picture on a wall. So this time, before I did anything, I went ahead and put the glue down, or a tape runner down, and then I just poked a hole in the place where I wanted it, and then I took the little bracket and I went ahead and put the bracket into the little hole. And then I'm going to just stick that piece on to the page once I get the bracket on. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead. I decided that I wanted to put some washi down. So I took this washi. It kind of matches the color of the backing that I was telling you about. I'm going to bring in a lot of that color into the page through my stickers. So I decided to go ahead and grab some washi tape and just line the bottom of that box. And then I'm also going to go ahead and line the bottom of the box as well. But before I did that, since this is it's clear, it's see-through, it's trim, you can see it. I didn't want that black line to show, so I just grabbed my whiteout tape here, and I'm just going to white out the line, and then put the washi tape on top so that it doesn't show, you can't see the line underneath it. Okay, and then once I get this on there, I didn't like that there was so much white space. I was thinking I was going to like it, but then when I got the washi tape on there, I didn't like it. So I did decide to go ahead and cover the bottom row also with that brown wood grain paper. And you'll see here in a second, I'm going to grab that piece, and yeah. So I just trimmed up a couple of pieces to fit on the bottom row as well. So let's just kind of get that done. That's going to go right there. And it's so funny, I'm looking at this footage and I'm like, oh, I really need to get my nails done. And this week is just kind of busy, so I don't really think I'm going to have time to get my nails done until Saturday. I'm like, ugh, so far away. But that's okay. I'll just have Christmassy, snowy nails until then. All right, so trimming that paper up, and then going to go ahead and adhere it with my Glue Dots tape runner here. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick on that other sticker. Before sticker time, I wanted to just get that sticker on there, the one that's hanging off that little string, because I did want to show you what I did to make it stick onto the string. So I just taped, obviously it has a foam dot on the back, so I just went ahead and adhered it on there. And then I'm going to take some micro mini glue dots and put them on the little clips. And I did have to fold them in a little bit because they were a little bit still too wide. But you can see there, I folded it in and I just stuck it onto the string. And then we're going to go ahead and go into sticker time. All right, like I said earlier, I have a fairly busy week this week. I think Monday's pretty much the only day I don't have something going on. So I went ahead and just wrote in a bunch of the stuff that I had. I do a board game night, every Tuesday night. Me and some of my friends get together and we do a little board game night. I'm starting a new Bible study at my church. It's called Rooted. And we have a meeting. I'm going to be a facilitator. So we have a facilitators meeting on Wednesday night. And then Friday night, or Friday morning actually, I have another meeting for church. And then on Sunday, Rooted actually starts. So that's when the start of that Bible study is. And then I also have another thing at church. It's called The Knot. It's basically our foster ministry has a youth group every second Sunday of the month. So we're going to go ahead and do The Knot on that Sunday. And then I put a little nail bottle there because I want to remind myself to get my nails done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and work on my journal card here. And I just took another piece of that scrap paper. I had one little piece left to make the journal cards, so it worked out perfectly. And then I just put that sticker there that came from the sticker pack from the Dollar Tree. And then I had this little piece of paper. It came from a little booklet that one of my subscribers actually sent me. She sent me this little book with a bunch of little sayings in it. And so I just took the page and I just tore it at the bottom because I wanted it to kind of look like, I don't know, torn. I don't know why. And then I just stuck that on there, and then I just stuck a little sticker on there on the bottom. And then for the journaling part, I'm actually just going to have these 2 journal cards. And I'm going to end up making that one journal card a pocket to kind of slide in that other journal card. But I didn't want to actually adhere them on just yet because the journal card on the back is really puffy, and I thought it would be really hard to write on that surface. So I'm going to go ahead and wait until I write all the information down for the week on Sunday, and then go ahead and adhere it on. So you see I just kind of covered up, that one had a little flower on it, so I just covered up with a sticker. And then I'm just going to take a paper clip here and just kind of paper clip the 2 journal cards at the top so that I have that, and I can just finish that off later on this week. All right, so there is my planner spread. I do want to point out that I did put the word delight. That's going to be my 2018 word. So I've decided that for January spread, I want to use that word at each of the layouts just to kind of focus and just make that kind of my word for the month. And then, of course, going into the year, the new year. So you'll see that word a couple of times throughout this month. And anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this layout as usual. And if you guys will just leave me a comment or like this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you think of anybody that would like this video, go ahead and share that with them as well. I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.